Hello everybody! Welcome to my beauty hacks video. So I looked through all my old blog posts and which ones were the most popular. Thought if you like to read them, maybe you'll like to see them. And actually one of my most popular posts was a fashion hacks, and it was full of all these silly little tips that I picked up from just generally like interning and being obsessed with fashion. Actually that's why I started blogging, was because so many people were like, oh Josie, you know all these like really random tricks. So I started to blog to just write them down and share my experiences. But that's a whole nother story. So basically this video is going to be some beauty tips and tricks, some little hacks, things that you'll be like, oh my god, I can't believe I never thought of that before. So I have made a little note on my phone of a few tips and tricks. So here we go. Number one. You might already know this, but for the whole of my life, I've been using bobby pins the wrong way round. So I've been putting them in like with the flat, I've been putting them in with the flat bit at the bottom and the flat bit on my head, but that's wrong. The bobbly bit goes against your head because then it has more grip. Sorry if you already knew that, but someone told me this the other day and I was like mind blown. Crazy times. Still talking about bobby pins. If you have super sleek hair, lucky you, but you might find that bobby pins slide out if you use them like I do to keep the hair when you have a bun, then you might find that they slide out. So if you just give them a quick spritz with hairspray, makes them sticky and they don't slide out. So just give it a pop it in and good to go. Number two, my second beauty hack is something which I've actually been doing for a long time and then I forgot to do. And then I got my hands on this beautiful Liz Earle perfume. It's their number 15 and it's the most, so nice. It's kind of like oudi, Araby, woody, just amazingness, and I absolutely love it. I actually dropped the first bottle when I was taking some vlog pictures the other day, and the first one that I had was glass. I think I Instagrammed or tweeted a picture of it broken with a really sad face. But it broke. Now my bedroom smells amazing, but now I have this clay bottle, but it's amazing perfume and I love it. It's my favourite right now, but the lasting power is not as good as some of my other perfumes. So my next trick is to use Vaseline. Don't use pink Vaseline, use blue Vaseline. I just couldn't find the blue Vaseline. Put a little bit of Vaseline on the areas that you spray your perfume. So behind your ears, on your pulse points, just a tiny bit, and I don't know how, but it just makes your perfume last longer, which is amazing, and it means that this is flawless and the most amazing perfume ever. My next beauty hacks are to do with lipstick. Beautiful Charlotte Tilbury Sexy Sienna. I love this, and it's actually really long lasting by itself, but if you have a problem making your lipstick last longer, then this is a really good trick. Everybody knows about like normal blotting, as in like tissue between the lips and makes it last longer, but if you want mega long lasting power, then what you can do is let's get my pair, use a translucent powder. I love for my face and just everything the Antipodes translucent powder, but what you can do with your lipstick is use a brush, put the tissue or toilet roll if you're a classy lady like me, pop it on your lips and then just tap some powder over the top. Okay, so I have no idea why that works, but it does, and it is a good trick, so give that a try. Another lipstick trick is, the worst thing in the world is when you have beautiful lipstick and then you smile and you got like lipstick on your teeth. Never a good look. So this is super simple, just put your finger in your mouth and like almost suck on your finger, but like that, pull it out and you should be able to see on your finger you might have some lipstick on there, but hopefully that will stop it from going in your teeth, so you'll have lipstick-free teeth, which is always a winner. So going back to Vaseline, there are just like 900 million things that you can do with Vaseline, And just checking my list. Yeah, so I have crazy eyebrows. They're long in places, they don't grow in other places, but Vaseline is a super duper thing to use. Again, not the pink one. I really should have found the blue one, but don't use the pink one for this because you'll look like you've got a rash or something. But you can use Vaseline to put it through your eyebrows and then use something like this. This is a Tweezermen eyebrow brush. You can just put Vaseline on your brows and comb them in place, and then you don't need to spend loads of money on an expensive brow product. Another trick for Vaseline, and you can use the pink one this time, is not really a trick, just something that I do. I hate having foundation lips, so as soon as I put my foundation on, I will put some Vaseline on my lips because firstly it stops them being kind of dry and foundation-y, like I don't like that colour, and also it prepares your lips for lipstick. So you can use any lip balm, it doesn't have to be Vaseline, it's just because I had one here. But if you put lip balm on as soon as you've finished your foundation, then by the time it comes to doing your lipstick, which I normally do last, and like literally the last thing I do before I leave the house, then your lips will be fresh and ready to go. Another thing that you can do to prepare your lips for lipstick, and this little trick was given to me by one of the amazing makeup artists at Elizabeth Arden in the House of Fraser counter. They said that if you have dry lips, then you can use an old mascara wand or an old brow wand. Actually, just, you know in the shops when they have like mascara wand things that you can grab to like test, just grab a pinch of those. Use that to scrub your lips, and it really just exfoliates and gets all the dead skin off your lips. That's a really good tip, so thank you Elizabeth Arden team, because it really works. And I've been loving bright lipsticks recently and my lips get really dry, so balm and the brush combo, amazing. Aha! The many uses for the toothbrush. Okay, so the toothbrush, that's so Welsh, toothbrush can also be used for the same thing as the eyebrow bristle brush, scrubbing your dry lips. It can also be used for getting rid of any static hairs that you might have. So if you tie your hair, if you like to do like a really sleek ponytail or a really sleek bun, and you get like little wispy bits, like I have little, yeah, I have sideburns, really cool, not. And I like to get them out of the way, so what I sometimes do is I will spray a toothbrush with hairspray and then just give it a little like and it just gets everything neatly held down, but without using too much spray and getting that crispy look. So hairspray on toothbrush is a great tip. Oh, if you're going to do the lip thing and the hair thing and the brow thing, I would definitely recommend getting more than one toothbrush, because that'd be really gross. Like, just get airplane toothbrushes, they're free. My next trick is something that I've been doing forever. I think since I read it in like Sabrina's Secrets magazine when I was about 9 years old. But anyway, so what you can do is fill some really fluffy socks. Actually, don't fill the socks. Put loads of body lotion or foot lotion if you fancy on your feet, loads of it, and then put some really fluffy socks on and go to sleep. And then when you wake up, you'll have beautifully soft feet, no like dry ankles or anything, and your feet will smell amazing. I think it's Bodyshop do a really nice like peppermint foot lotion, but I just use like whatever cheap body lotion I've got lying around, and it's good, it really works. I just use some old fluffy socks. Normal socks will do, but fluffy socks are fun. Okay, so my next trick is quite a random one. If you are a lover of YSL or Saint Laurent, no, YSL mascaras, then you'll love them, but you might be aware that they do dry out quite quickly. And when they are about to dry out but aren't dried out, then they can be a bit like clunky and hard to just dry generally. So a little trick, which is kind of dorky, is to put your mascara in your bra because it warms it up and it just releases everything, and now it's all silky smooth, ready to go. So it doesn't have to be a YSL mascara, but YSLs are expensive and they do dry out. That's like one of my major problems with them. But if you put it in your bra, it warms it up and you're ready to go. My next trick is for nails. I saw like a Boots thing going around on Facebook about the whole, like if you get a chipped nail, then you can cut open a tea bag and put clear nail varnish. I haven't actually tried that, but if any of you guys have, then please let me know, because that would be a really cool trick. But I just saw on an advert and I'm pretty advert phobic. But my trick, back to the point, is Do you ever want to do your nails in a rush and you want to do quite thick nail varnish, like blob it all on, and you don't want to get, don't have any right now because I've done it properly, but you get like scuff marks or a hairline just because it's not 100% dry. But what you can do is put your nearly dry nails under very slowly running cold water, because the water, I don't know how, but it, like cold water, it will dry your nail varnish, and makes it like properly dry. So that's a really good trick. Just when they're nearly dry, under cold running water, not really fast running water, just running water, and it will dry your nail varnish. Another trick, not necessarily beauty, but it involves a beauty tool, and something that I've been doing quite a lot recently in the summer because I've been wearing more silks and like light fabrics, but I am really lazy and I can never be bothered to iron stuff, or I do iron stuff and then I shove it in my wardrobe and it gets little crinkles. I'm not talking about like deep crinkles here, I'm talking about those light crinkles that silky things get, or if you're wearing stuff for the second day and you want it to like decrease. Basically, I just blast stuff when I'm wearing it with my hairdryer on the hottest setting, just stand there and like blow dry it, and it just gets rid of the creases, especially if you blow dry and you like smooth it out. I find it's just so easy, and if you've got time, if you're gonna shower, which you should, then you can hang stuff up and put it in your bathroom, and the steam from the bathroom will help to let go of the creases as well. So that's another good tip. And finally, I was watching a video recently and somebody was saying how when they finish doing their makeup, they spray their face with hairspray afterwards as their beauty hack for keeping the makeup in place. Now, I used to do this when I was younger as well, but then someone told me that, and when you think about it, it is really gross because like hairspray is really sticky. I don't even want to think about the ingredients, like alcohol, butane, methyl, dimethyl, whatever. It just doesn't sound like skin loving ingredients to me. So one beauty hack which I would not do is do not put hairspray on your face. Just invest maybe like £10–12 I think it is for a setting spray. I am a big fan of Urban Decay makeup setting spray. It's really refreshing, and just put a few spritzes on your face when you're finished your makeup. Stops you getting oily, stops you getting shiny, it stops your makeup sliding off, and you're not putting a load of curtain wrap on your face, which you would be doing with hairspray. So don't do this. This is not a beauty hack. This is a way to get bad skin. This is just a lifesaver. Don't have to get the Urban Decay one. I heard that Victoria's Secret did one that's really good. I'd love to know if there's any high street versions, because this is not hugely cheap, but I think it's really good value because I spray like 8 sprays on my face and I can't see, but I think it's only a third gone. I think it's like £12 or £16, and I just think it's really good value. If you don't want to keep touching up your makeup during the day and who've got time for that, then go for this one. Really like this. So that's it, that's my beauty hacks. I bet there are millions more out there, and I bet you guys know some really good ones, so I'd love it if you'd let me know. Either like tweet me or put them in the comments. I would love to know your beauty tips and tricks. Really hope you found this useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, which you probably are, then please subscribe to my channel. Maybe we're up to 10 followers by now. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!